everybody, welcome back. Big Paul's Trucking. Well, it's time to update you guys on what we got going on, because we got a lot going on. Big Green is making progress. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I'm going to get back at it. I want to show you guys a few things that has happened and have done. I want to show you my son's truck. You guys, check this out. Really turned out good. He had Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge, who also does I think it's S&D Graphics, put graphics on his International. Really turned out nice. He just got it back, I don't know, a month ago, a couple weeks ago. But look at that, what a difference. As you can tell, the snow has showed up here in Ohio, but I know you guys haven't seen that. It really looks nice. You know, that's vinyl, high performance vinyl, but got a good 80s look to it. We cannot wait till next year once the truck pulling season gets back at it. So yeah, I know it's got a lot of snow and bad weather, but we just put 8 new tires on that truck. He hasn't even done one truck pull yet with those tires. Yeah, that graphic comes around the back. We did put a big 6-inch stack on this truck. Really turned out nice. Got some front lug nut covers on them aluminum wheels. So we're real happy with that. Now, the other thing you didn't see is we did get all of our pulling hitches powder coated. Check that out last year, or no, this summer. We had them powder coated in gold. And we got another matching hitch that fits this truck, but it's sitting off to the side right now. But this way they won't rust, don't have to paint them. It really turned out nice. So, all right, well, I got a few other things to show you. I think we're gonna head back inside, and I want to show you Big Green. Now, since you guys have seen Big Green, we moved it out of the shop. All right, you guys, welcome back. All right, we're in the shop now. I want to tell you what we did. Big Green got moved out. I got some video of that I'm going to put in here. It got put out front, and we sandblasted. I had sandblasted the suspension parts, the front axle, all that. Then I got the whole thing in red primer, which took a little time. Then I got the whole thing in gray primer. Hey everybody, Big Paul's Trucking. Welcome back. Oh, I know it's been a while, but we've been trucking this summer, been busy. But I want you guys to check it out. The time has come. We're going to be taking Big Green out of the shop. It's going to be outside. Now, I took a lot of other things off this truck. I took all the airbags off, the brakes off. We mocked all that stuff up, but now we don't need it there. It needs to be out of the way. And we need to do some degreasing and some sandblasting. And we need to get this chassis painted. I already took all 8 wheels to the powder coater. They're getting powder coated. See, this front suspension is still pretty dirty. So, need to get it out. Let it see some daylight. All right, I'll set a camera up. We're going to get the skid steer. We're going to put it right out there in the driveway because that's where I'm going to be working on it, and then I can bring it in and out if we got bad weather coming. And I clean that spot up over there, and I'm probably going to park my black truck over on that side of the shop. All right. Cool. Just wanted to bring you guys up to speed. I know it's been a while. We're going to set the camera up and get it moved. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys, this is, I don't know, last summer when I finally got the sandblaster scheduled to come to the shop and sandblast all the suspension parts because they were still a little rusty and had old paint on them, so we wanted to get that off. But we're pulling it out so we can put it in the front parking lot so it can get sandblasted and get it out of the way. So thanks for watching. There'll be pictures after this. All right, you guys, I know we're moving fast, but we finally got the sandblasting done. And that was took a few days and a lot of blowing. And then I actually had to go back and do a little more disassembly because I left a few parts on there I didn't want on there anymore. But we got that done. We got the red primer done. And then, as you can see, we got the gray primer done. And we got the paint supplies, and this is the color we're going to start spraying. This green is nice. And then I started spraying green. And it turned out good, except I ran out of paint. So let me show you guys what we got. Check out Big Green. Woo! Look at this. It really turned out good. But I'm done, but I'm not done. So the truck is kind of stuck right here for now until I'm waiting on Summit Racing to try to find me more of the original batch so I can match the paint that I've already painted. And that's proving to be more difficult than I thought because I bought more and it didn't match. And I can show you here how it didn't match. As you can see, this hub right here and this hub, can you see how much more gold is in that paint than this paint? This was the new paint I ordered. I repainted this hub and it doesn't match at all. So pretty much what I have to do is I have to rescuff the frame and I'm going to repaint the frame. Same color, but I have to be able to put 2 coats on it without running out of paint. Believe it or not, I put my son and I, we mixed and sprayed 3 gallons, which actually mixes to 4 gallons of paint. Sprayed it all, and on the second coat, this all got a second coat up here, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it turned out nice. All of this got a second coat. But right down this frame rail, right there is where I ran out. Right there. This got a second coat, and it looks good. You can see nice, shiny, smooth. But that didn't, and like I said, then the paint I bought didn't match, so I hold it off painting this because I want to wait and see if I can get the paint that matches. If I can, well, then I don't have to reshoot all this. Right now, I have to reshoot that. Well, just what I scuffed, which wouldn't be a big deal. So I got to see if I can get the right paint, but really not the desired effect. If I would have known this, I should have ordered 6 gallons instead of 3 gallons, and then I would have not ran out because I still got parts to paint. I got to paint the fifth wheel. I got to paint the shock absorbers, the top of the airbags, the torque links. I mean, there's a lot of little bits still to paint. If you look in here, I disassembled a lot of this stuff so I had room to paint. I didn't want to have it all, airbags in place and torque arms in place. I didn't need all that in the way. But anyways, I took it apart this far just to paint it, and it really looks good down there. It's like it's almost like Hulk green, a little bit. But anyways, it's starting to look good. I think when I get the rest of the paint and I get it finished painted, then we can unmask it and put it back down. Now I got to show you guys one more thing. You guys are going to like this. I actually had all 8 of the drive wheels. Now the front axle, we're going to be putting the fat tires off of the black truck in the front. Those are ball seat, rims and rims, and they'll fit on the front of this truck. I want to have the wide front tires, and then somehow this truck, it got a Peterbilt cutoff sometime in the 90s when it was still on the road. And then I reused those Peterbilt, the cutoff, but obviously when I put the new frame, it's not a cutoff anymore. I just remounted these axles, which I like, but oh boy, now I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, I know what it is. I had all 8 of the original, somehow matching Peterbilt rims, which are like, I'll have to show you to them. They have 4 holes going around them when most steel rims have 2 holes. So they really look nice. So let's go check this out. You guys can walk out there with me. We're going to, actually, I'll bring you back in. We're going to go out to my shed. All right, you guys, come on, let's take a walk. What I did, though, is I had all 8 of those rims powder coated, because we got a local guy that does that around here. And the color is called Ric Flair Drip. This is an unbelievable color, you guys. And I have some pictures of it, and I have a picture of it when we got it back from the Sandblaster and all that. I'm going to kind of put in this video and after this and narrate it a little bit so you guys understand. But check this out. All right, you guys, I wanted you to check this out. This is a special powder called the Ric Flair Drip that we had the special order at the powder coater. He said he's never done this color. I think it really turned out nice. It's like green to bronze. And one more thing, if you notice, those are a 5-hole Peterbilt rim, not 4. Pretty cool. Old school. We're back here in my storage container where we store all the junk. But check it out. I have 8 brand new tires and all 8 of the rims. Look at that. Powder coated. It's got a green and a gold and like a bronze and it flashes. Really sweet. All 8 of them are back here with new tires mounted up. I didn't hurt the rims at all mounting them. But yeah, so once we get this frame finished painted, look at that, you guys. Isn't that the coolest color you ever seen? Ric Flair Drip. That's what it's called. But they've been mounted up. And because I was doing all that painting, I didn't even want them in the shop because you know how overspray is. It gets on everything. So anyways, once I get that frame finished painted, which should be in the next week because I'm waiting for painting right now. But as soon as I get that done, then we're going to put that's just a process. I got to get the truck back out of the way, tucked into the corner. I bought an inflatable, like portable paint booth because I still got to paint the 4 rear drums. And then I'm going to reassemble all the brakes in the back and put the drums on. And then I'm going to put the 8 rims and tires on it that we just showed you. And yeah, it's going to look great. And we'll put we can't see it now, but those front tires, let's see if I can come around the corner. They're actually the 385, the wide front tires, but I think that's going to look super good on that green truck. Here, check it out. Those tires, those rims and tires are good and everything. We're going to put on the front of Big Green. And I'll give them a good polish and put them on. And then this truck, being that it's a pulling truck, we're going to get the narrower front tires, more like this, on this truck. That way when I'm pulling the wheelie, I don't need to be picking those big tires up. This truck, I might take the front brakes off completely because I don't need it. So I just actually ordered a new turbo for this, a fast fuel system, and what was the other thing? Well, they're going to turn my pump up quite a bit, the governor and the fuel. And yeah, there's something else I can't remember, but I just ordered about $10,000 worth of parts for this truck, which we'll be putting on. I'll show you guys when we get to that, but we're not to that yet. But that's why I'm stealing the front wheels. That truck don't need it anymore. It's not a heavy haul truck like it was when it was in Michigan, when it was living its first life. But That was a couple lives ago. Now it's a pulling truck. And man, I love it. That truck, I got to put a clutch. I'm putting a clutch, turbo, fast fuel system, and that's going to make a big difference in that truck. Turn that pump up, put way more fuel to it. I can't wait. That'll be next year. We did advance the timing once, but I think we're going to advance the timing again just to make her rip. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching. I'm going to, like I said, put some pictures in there and let you guys check out the progress. Thanks for watching. Big Paul's out!